He's been working on this a while. He's very, very funny. Please give it up for Adam Farrell. All right.
All right, Comedy Works. How you guys doing? So a little bit about myself. I am 95% Irish, or my dad wasn't lying and my mom did fuck that Samoan mailman. Maybe she deserved all those beatings. I don't know. I'm just kidding. He's a really nice guy. So I did grow up in an Irish Catholic family. We went to a Catholic church, and yes, I was an altar boy, but our church was very progressive, so we actually raped the priests. Don't judge me. We were doing God's work. So I've been a little depressed lately because recently I had to break up with my high school sweetheart because apparently 40 years old is too old to be dating a sophomore. Damn judgy school board. So I'm a very oblivious guy, and it's getting to be a problem. Like, recently I went to a lacrosse game at the Pepsi Center, and during the game I stood up, the ball was floating towards me, and I caught it. And I was so proud of myself until later on, I went to the concession stand, and this guy said, "You're the guy who caught the ball, right?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I didn't spill my beer or nothing." And he was like, "It was a good catch, but you should have given it to that woman it hit." So unbeknownst to me, the ball had whipped into the stands, hit an elderly Mexican woman in the tits, bounced straight up in the air, and then I caught it. And as the medical staff of the Pepsi Center attended to her, I stood up and cheered on the Jumbotron in front of thousands of people. I know, I'm pretty stupid. Like, recently I got to go see a Taylor Swift show, which was pretty neat. I went to see her with my nieces. I don't know much about her, but they were really excited. And I'm sitting there listening to her songs, just song after song about these breakups, and I started thinking, you know what, lady? It might be you. You know, 5 songs about breakups, fine. 5 albums about songs about breakups, you might just be a disagreeable bitch. And I'm not trying to judge Tay-Tay. Who am I to do that? I'm just a big white nerd. You know, I'm 40 years old and I still play video games. I'm not talking about Call of Duty. I played 60 plus hours of Skyrim with voice activated controls. I was yelling, "Fire breath, fire breath," at my Xbox as my roommates are bringing home actual women. I mean, growing up, my parents used to teach CPR, so we had the dummies in our basement. I'm embarrassed to tell you how I lost my virginity. Let's just say there was a lot more than 30 compressions. And that's going to be the best CPR joke you guys hear all night. So I watch a lot of Netflix, and Netflix is great, but some of the categories have gotten kind of weird. Like, I was sitting there watching, they had drama, comedy, you know, action, and then they had one that said, "Stories that renew your faith in humanity." First off, how does Netflix know I've lost my faith in humanity? And second, do they really think that watching Cool Runnings is going to change that? I mean, I watched the Winter Olympics, and the Jamaicans are still not doing that good. You know who is? Countries with snow. Another show I enjoy is the Spartan Racing, and that's an obstacle course show where the teams come together with different teams, and one of the teams was Kid Courage. And they basically they were people with kids with disabilities, and they were racing to show them that anything's possible. And I kept thinking, did you not see the movie 300? Did you not know what the Spartans did with kids with disabilities? Sparta! And they just kicked him into that well. Well, I think that's going to be it for me. I'm going to give it back to our wonderful host, Steve. Thank you, guys.
Adam Farrell, everybody!